All right, let's do this. So, no introductions, none of that. We are just popping straight into it. We have our fart. So, I guess this counts as an intro, I guess. Just fair. But yes, we have our houses, we have our forest. Next time, hopefully, working on the castle. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. So, fun stuff. And now we have two more outlines over here. And we are going to work on them today. Not sure how much else besides this we're going to get done. Just because, do need my beauty's rest. So, yeah. I guess we'll see. But with that, let's just, let's get started. All right. All right. Yeah. And then over here, let's do that. That. Because these little outcroppings are for this stuff. Yeah. Cool beans. And now... See, sometimes it's nice to just have a very, like, basic palette that you don't have to make things super unique. I kind of like that because, especially in, like, my SMP and stuff, never really get that. Everything has to be very unique, so to have, like, a uniform build to actually be able to do it's very nice. Yeah. Thank you, Tom. When are we recording next? Better be soon, man. Better be soon. I have a very open schedule now, done with most of my schoolwork. So, yeah. That probably works better. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Definitely be taller. All right, that's good. Don't want any bats to spawn, so gonna do a little bit of lighting. Don't worry, it will be temporary. Once we do interiors, all that's going away. I do the interiors last, though. Just because really don't have to deal with it as much as the exteriors. It's not going to be seen as much. Unless someone wants to download a map version of this, then, you know. But for now, that is not the case, so... Awesome. And then we just need some diorite. Like so. Awesome. That is great. Looking snazzy. And then for this, we will do a little something. Hmm. We could gradient it. Yeah, I'm good. Snazzy indeed. You know, I try. It's funny because right before I started streaming, I was feeling super demotivated. I was like, maybe I won't stream tonight. But I pushed through and I decided, you know what? Maybe I'll feel better after I start streaming, and lo and behold, here I am streaming and I'm happy about it. So what I did to really reinvigorate myself was I built these outlines. I built these two outlines, then I'm like, okay, I think I could get an idea or so out of this. And I did. And it's great. And it makes me happy. So sometimes you just gotta push through. It's an important thing. Yeah. Question is, what are we gonna do for this? I'm thinking either packed mud, gradient. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. Yeah, look at that. Do it a bit lower, which means that all this is going to be shifted down. Just a little bit. I always say, like don't always use blocks that you would think. Like the fact that I'm using packed mud. Yeah, I know. I am so happy. It's truly, it's so cool. Hmm. And we are going to do some cauldrons. Woo! And then on top of that, we are going to do some walls. We will do... No, that's going to be too similar. Deep slate, let's pick... You know, cobble deep slate probably works texture-wise. Yeah, that does it. And look at that! Oh my gosh. I actually really like this. Look at how much it livens it up. Also, even just having smoke really helps. Because we don't have a lot of, like, animations and stuff in Minecraft to make things really pop and look like they're lived in or even alive at all. So smokestacks or really anything, even mine carts going around, it's all super helpful. Yeah. Now we just do roof texture. Also, something I'm trying to do with my live streams is make them how I would watch a live stream, which is have it on in the background. That's kind of that's my style. I would have it on while I'm, let's say, grinding for a video, or you know, stuff like that. So it's not about like always chatting with people. It's about good vibes, nice background, honestly, because sometimes I can't work when I have nothing going on, so I need something kind of get me out of that little funk. Is this too much? Yes, it is. And just like that, we are going to make this a little bit more blocky. Don't want too many stairs, but you don't want too many of each either. And now we move on to detail. I love detail. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I forgot the slabs. Hey, what's up, Hollow? I'm vibing. I'm chilling. Hanging out with my pals. Honestly, just having a general good time. Sometimes I forgot to do texturing. Probably a good idea to do that first. Sorry for being all over the place, but this is how my mind works. The inner workings of Optical Shadow. Yes. Yes. But I'm doing well. Bit tired, like I know you are. But overall, doing well. Which is always good. You know? Important to be... Can't speak either now. Important to always be doing well. I think that's very, very important. Something to live by, you might say. Forgot about actual stone bricks. Wait, was I not before? Oh, has he been gaining? Shoot, I haven't been paying attention. I should probably release the short that I've like. Uh oh. Now it's like an actual contest. I like actually have to. Oh no. Well, I better get editing. See you guys. I'm kidding. But seriously though. I can't have him beating me. It ruins our dynamic. How much is he at? Oh no. Wow, he's that close? He must be going crazy. That's awesome. Good for him though. Glad he's on the grind. I need to get back on desperately. I mean, now I'm in second semester now, which is like the most chill college experience. Not college. What am I talking about? I'm acting like I'm an adult. I'm not. um, yeah, no. Second semester of senior year in high school. So should be chill. I should, have the time to work on videos. I have like so many just sitting in the back burner. Self-care is always good, and home-cooked meals hit different. Yeah, it's always, again, self-care is always important, like I said. Make sure you treat yourself. All right, that's good. And now we just need to do something like that. Maybe add a little, just a bit. And that's it. That is our basic sketch. These are all just sketches of our houses. Uniform in design, but very, very different. You know? And they're getting bigger and bigger, which is also cool. All right. Oop. Yeah, let me show you in a second. I'm just gonna finish these walls. All right, so I have a forest, and in it is a nice little cottage. For the lore, it's a bunch of rangers. It's actually from a book series. Whatever. Either way, so my plan is there's going to be a castle. That is the outline. Maybe a forest behind it. I'm not sure. It might just be open. So that's a castle outline. Obviously, you got the walls, then you have the little inside. It's going to change a lot. This is just very, very basic. It's going to be a lot more intricate, obviously. And then you have your path going down, and this is going to branch off this way. There's going to be a huge, huge town slash village over here. So it's going to be a lot of these houses pasted around. And then I'm going to make some unique houses, like one for the baker and one for the blacksmith and stuff like that. And then we're going to have some farmland, which is probably going to be like this arc over here, which is going to have a few little bits of detail that are going to be cool. And that's it. That is our completed build. So scaling, trying not to go too big, but I don't want the houses to be too small, because if it takes a really long time to fly back, which is good. I like having, a fairly large canvas. If this is meant to be just a little cozy cottage for like one or two people, then for any family, you're going to need a lot bigger of a house. So that's why I'm kind of making these templates. I think it's going to work out well. It's going to be cool. But yeah, that I guess is our little tour Thank you so much. I try. It was exhausting work. The tree itself, like, I think I just have 4, maybe 5 different models. They're all over there. And then there's 4 different, like, oak trees and stuff up there. But pasting them is so incredibly painful. It takes so long. It's just, it's a pain. Hmm. Thank you, thank you. This is confusing. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, let's go. That sounds like it's embarrassing. It also depends on where it is. Like, was it in the bathroom? Because that's even worse. It's embarrassing. And it's too embarrassing to say in chat. You can always message me on Discord. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I'm sure the singing was on point, though. No matter the octave. Yeah, fair. I mean, it also depends if you're, like, in that vocal range. So it's very possible. I mean, like, I know I definitely could not sing that. I would probably my vocal cords would probably rip in half before I was able to achieve um the original octave. Oh. Little low spoon. Yeah. All right. See you, man. Have a great night. I know you're a few hours behind me, but unless we chat, have a good night. See you soon, man. Always appreciate a good vibe. Talking about. What am I talking about? So goofy. This is gonna be a tough question. So we could use that temporarily for now. That's fine. This can be a tower. And that's how you're gonna get up to the second floor. Problem is, I don't know how we are going to do it. Is this... Okay, so that's enough. Okay, yeah, so that also, it's not putting a strain on your voice, so you probably didn't, like, break anything. All right. And I completely forgot, but detail, 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 detail. Yes, it's so good. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but either one is good. Both the diorite and the mushroom stem. They work so well. Because it's not white. It doesn't look natural if you're using concrete or wool. Wool is fine in some cases, like I'm going to be using it in the market. But you don't want it in such high doses. I'm talking like it's a drug or something. I don't know. Yes. Yes, this makes me happy. Dopamine. For 6 minutes. Good to see you. Until people announce their presence, it's hard for me to know, like, who's here and who's not. So for all I know, it could have been 3 completely random people, or however many people. I'm not sure. My Streamlabs is completely off all the time, so you never know. Forgot about this part. What am I gonna do with you? Okay, guys, I'm gonna have you wait 1 second. Um, just 1 little second. Don't worry, we'll be back. Oop. Okay, we are back. Just need a little bit of time, but all over now. I think there was also some audio issues. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like maybe, I don't know. Feels too tall. I didn't do anything. I was sneezing. That's what I do. All right. There's that. Now let's gradient. Gradient, I love you. Making a video on that soon. Stay tuned. At this point, I'm literally just self-advertising. I mean, it's valid. You know? It's my channel. All right. Good, good. Look at that. Real question is, what are we gonna do with this? What blocks do we want to use? I've never really... I don't know. I like the look of it. Something about it is just, it's very appealing. You know? Also new. Not actually, but I've been around for a while. Remember the old days? We didn't have any pesky, you know, boards or whatever. Question is, how am I also going to do the tower roof? All right, I think I know what I'm going to do with this also. Start here. Diorite. We're going to do some of this. All right. So how are we going to do this? Man at the hour. What, am I getting married? I'm honored, truly. I do need to know who I'm getting married to. That's probably important, right? Oop. This isn't gonna work. I mean, it's gonna work. I need different. Hmm. Hmm. Hours? I mean, this is usually when I stream. So expect it to usually be around 9:30. That is EST, obviously. Not obviously. I don't know. But yes, that is my stream. But fair. Fair. Ooh, don't know if I like that. No, I'll do walls actually. Walls are lifesavers. Any builder will tell you. Without walls, we would all be very, very much in pain. They just are perfect. Hmm. That's better. Look at us. Now we get some fences. Dark oak, because from a distance, you know, it works a little bit. Not really, but like, you squint your eyes. Also, it's too tall. I just realized. Way too tall. Yeah, that's better. You don't want too grand of a tower. It's just for normal house. I'm at the point in time where like I'm scared to clear my inventory because I'm gonna be like, ah, dang it, I think I needed that. So now that we have that, it's time to do the chimney. Question is, do we want to do the same exact chimney that we did over here? Because I'm thinking we do it a little differently. With bricks, first of all, normal. And we will use trapdoors. And we will use walls. But, again. So we do want a gradient. We want some gradients, because obviously if you have one here. So that means we're probably going to do granite. Then thinking terracotta. No. Different color. Different color. Let's look. This is this is just the behind the scenes to every single time I do gradients. Block works well. It could be a 2-block gradient. I wouldn't be happy with that. I like having 3 blocks at least. It adds more, it adds more flow. We can, if we really needed to, do it with 2, because it doesn't look like we're going to get anything. Could always change it later, honestly. And no, we have to do it 1 higher. It definitely goes a lot more than this, so I'm wondering. Yeah. I think that works. Yeah, I think we should be fine with that. What do you guys think? I think it's cool. Let's see if we could... I really just want to get 1 more block. It's like, it's itching at me. This could work. It's just... like, we could do it for now. It's not ideal, but it works fine. I am really curious, and I am going to do this now. So I'm sorry, everyone. I don't think it looks so bad. I'm turning off shaders, though. Just for, like, 1 second. I just want to see how things look. Ah, look at that. Normal Minecraft. Here we are. Look at our... I think it still looks nice. It definitely takes some getting used to. Like, if you're always in shaders, it kind of is weird to then not be in shaders. But, oh, that's not. But yes. We have our lake. We have everything. Hey, welcome back. You came just in time for the ugly segment. But don't worry, it's almost over. And the houses definitely do not look bad. I like these. I love the gradient. I'm in love with Hazbin Hotel. I just like, I can't show it to any of my friends because they will judge me. We are invoking a no spoiler rule in case that was what was going to happen. Yeah, same. I didn't see it like 4 years ago. I watched it after I started getting into like all the indie projects. So like Amazing Digital Circus, and Murder Drones. After I started those, I was like, hey, I probably should watch these other indie projects. And I did, and I was like, hey, this pilot is great. But again, I also can't show it to anyone. Especially like my family and stuff. I think they'd appreciate it though. Yes, I have watched it. Are you surprised? Yeah. Have a good night or whatever. Or I'm not sure. If you are leaving, like, Yes. But yes, I have watched The Has-Been Hotel, and I've also watched the companion series of how am I blanking? Of Hell of a Boss, which is also good. I wish there was like I get that they're not really going to be so connected just because it's Prime Video. They're not going to connect it. But they'll have references, which I'm excited for. Yeah, I've an entire playlist of the songs just because I think they're awesome. Like it's basically if Disney took place in hell. That's basically what my opinion on it is. What about you, Hollow? Have you watched it, or you just heard things about it? Yeah, there are some that are definitely weaker, and some that are definitely not my style. Um, but I definitely appreciate all of them. Yeah, their casting is freaking fantastic. It's so good. I honestly I love the pilot cast just because of the amount of work that they put in, and I think they did a great job. But the official cast is so good. The voice, everything. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, those are the houses. We got 4, and I'm trying to think. So we have around another what 40 minutes, and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do in that time? Maybe I'll make the interiors. I could probably do that. Not for all of them. I'm not gonna have time for that. Um, but I could do it probably for the first 2, maybe. All right, so now we gotta think. Where will the entrance be? That is probably going to be right over here. The houses aren't going to be big enough for me to do what I would normally want to do, which is to make the walls 2 blocks thick. But if we were to do that, we would be ending up with like 3 blocks of space, which is not good. So unfortunately, we are going to be stuck with these as our walls, which isn't necessarily so bad. It's just not ideal. For these, though, I think just these 2 walls, we are going to do double blocks. Because I think it works. Doors. Which ones? Which ones? Either do spruce, which is just a classic. Oop. Let's actually make our little outcropping first. Stairs. Like that. So, I want your guys' opinion. Would you prefer spruce, which kind of just matches more with the theme, or something a little bit more exotic, like the mangrove? Because I love the mangrove doors, but it really depends on the situation. So I'll leave it as spruce as a placeholder, but if you guys would like the mangrove, then I will gladly change it. All right, where do we want to start? I also forgot we should probably make the chimneys for these houses, because that was the plan. Have chimneys on all of these. It's gonna be a small one, small boy. So if the entrance is over there, that means that the kitchen is going to be in the front, which is fine. Good, good. Nice, homey little fireplace. Look at that. Look at how cozy that is. All right, so that means kitchen over here. So let's get our crafting table, our cauldron, and our barrels. Crafting table, cauldron, barrel, barrel, blah, blah, blah. Barrel. Can't go wrong with orchids. They're pretty. Um, Raptor. Love myself some Raptors. Hmm. Yeah, this is it. Get some leafage. Leafage. when in doubt, just use leaves. It fills up space and it makes things look a lot more alive. I mean, if you're using shaders. And obviously we're gonna have a roof on top, so it's gonna look mighty clean, if I do say so myself. I hate the fact that I just said that. Please forget that I said, oh my gosh. Wow. We could probably do a big boy plant. Oh, I forgot about that. That means we need to shift click. Yes. Azalea and azalea leaf. Or we could do moss. Moss probably works better. That means we are going to carpet and wool. Yeah, and then we have stairs. The question is, where are we putting those? I have a very good idea of where we are putting those. No. Like so. Jungle. Always works well with dark oak. And then we are going to do some barrels on the bottom. And then some knowledge. Some good old knowledge. Let's get some bookage. Yeah, look at that. Look at how cozy this is. This is beautiful. I want to live here. You know what? Let's make this even cozier. Chair. I was about to search up chair. That's a stair. Let's get a stair. I'm cracking myself up. This is not good. Nice little seat by the fire. Nice bookage. Perfect. And now, ooh. No, it's fine. We could do carpet. That is a good question about what we are going to do. I think for this we will do let's do, you know what? Sure. And we are going to use concretes. Let's make it homey. And I'm going to use concrete powder. So that means let's do maybe terracottas. No, we're going to use concrete. I've always enjoyed these kinds of color palettes. This means that we are going to need to and like so, trapdoor, like so, stair, Yes, look at that. Perfect. This is going so well. I am so happy. All right. And now we need a nice floor. Could do oak. Hmm. Don't know if I like that. So we want something a little bit darker. Should we use dark oak? I feel like it would work. I mean, it definitely works with the palette. I mean, obviously. Problem is it too much dark oak? Honestly, I don't think so. Now, let's do something like this, and we will leave that like that, so that for each build uniquely, the same as over here where we would normally put a flower, so that each build will have their own unique potted thing. See? Smartness. I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? Very good question. Hmm. So room-wise, probably be like that. But then what do you do with this part? Or you could have this little tiny thing be a hallway. And have a room over here. Okay, I think this works. It's not... Never mind. No, it doesn't. Unless we do something like that, which makes just a really awkward space over here, and then there's really no point to this window in the first place. We have a dilemma. Unless we do like something funky. Something like that. And have this room be the one that has the light. That could work. That would be cool. We figured it out, boys and girls, yes. Bed over here. We are going to make this a bunk bed. Means that we're going to have a little ladder, and we are going to do some signs. Which is not going to work that way, meaning this bed also has to be that way. That's not going to work. Both beds are the other way, because you don't want, you know. Also, an item frame. I know this isn't going to transfer, but like, at least want to give the impression, because it doesn't transfer when you copy and paste. So I might just, I mean, still. Nice to know that it's there. For me. Very cozy. Very cramped, but I think it represents what people were doing at the time, which is cramped sleeping arrangements. It also means that we have space for a little bathroom. Allium is generally a wild flower, so these kids would probably have gone out and picked this. I'm reading way too much into this. Like, I do not need to be putting this much detail, and I was kind of saying that as a joke, but like, it is true. Now the question is, what do we do for walls? When I need to sleep? Okay, you have a very early bedtime, Bishop. Because if you're EST, it's like 10:30. If you're later, fair. This is gonna be when I normally stream from like 9 to 11 at most. The stream I am gonna be ending in like 15 minutes at like the 1.5 hour mark. Or really when I'm done with this house. These houses take a lot longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna be able to do both of these. But yeah, no. I'm not gonna have time. But it is gonna be nice to like. Oh yeah, I forgot. You do wake up at 5:45. That's fair. Okay. But still. Actually, you know what? I'm replacing that. We're gonna do a lantern instead. Makes more sense. Yeah, look at that. Coziness. I'm meant to be in bed by 10? That's crazy. Actually. Okay, so block choice wise, what do we want for... And I'm thinking we are going to have a public baths, or what I might just do is I might just make a little lake for washing. And then there will be some houses that obviously have their own, like, water delivery service that they can bathe in their home. So they will have like a little bath in their house that will be heated with the campfire. So they will have 2 fireplaces, or 1, but it will be close to their bathroom. Just world building, and by that I mean just basic. Yeah, I don't know. We could do birch. This could work. Yeah, that works. And this means that over here, let's get dark oak, some of these. And then we need door. Not how I spell doors. Uh, 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 uh. That's not gonna work. How it feels to be nice and cramped. All right. Or nah. There we go. And now it's a question of what are we doing with the bed? Because we're going to want a double bed. Which we could either do like this, or we could have a 3 long bed, but I don't know if that's really going to work. So I think this will probably be what we're going to do. Yeah, I think honestly we could just do this. And then we will have a... Oh, we won't do a barrel, actually. We'll do a pot. Big pot. Us. And over here, we will have a desk. It's actually not going to work. We're going to have to do it with barrels and probably a crafting table. Or just barrels, honestly. Lantern. Then we will do a little bit of carpet. And that. Oh, let's do shelves. Shelves are always a good thing. Okay. There we go. Let's put probably a plate down. Plate. Sure. Like so. And then I have one more thing to do, and then we will probably be signing off. First of all, let's texture this bottom with mushroom. Like so. And let's add some eggs. And a banner over here. And some water bottle. And a rail. And an item frame. And a shovel. And just with that, we have our first house done. You have a kid's room, which is vital and important. 2 beds, so 2 kids. Nice stuff. Then we have the wonderful toilet. I should probably actually add a lantern in here. That's probably a good idea. So, and then we have the master bedroom. Again, it's fairly modest, but you know, you got your 2 beds, you got your little desk, maybe a lot of just want good colors. And yeah, that's it. That is our home. So we have 1 out of 4 done. Obviously, tons more to do. But with that, our first house is done, and we made some good progress. We did basically what we did yesterday, we did again, but bigger, and oh, actually no, I forgot about the lake. So we probably did around the same. Yeah, either way though. Okay, let's do something cool. Ah, look at that. I made all of this. Look at me. Let's see if I can get closer to be centered. There we go. Look at that. All right. It's been real, fellas. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'll probably be live again tomorrow night. Probably like 9:30, I'd say. Probably a good time to pop in and check on. Because, yes, for the next week, maybe 2 weeks, I will be doing this pretty consistently. Or just turn on notifications, subscribe, all that jazz. Honestly, as long as you're having a good time, I don't really mind. So, with that being said, goodbye, my good friends.